Right here we have a genuine Rolex Submariner 126610 LN watch with a retail price of 9,000 USD and currently selling on the grey market for 15,000 USD, and also a replica watch that costs about 600 USD. Guess which is the genuine watch, left or right, and leave us a comment below with the reason for your choice. Then stick with us to find out if your answer is correct. Hello, welcome to the Rolex Submariner 126610 video guide on how to authenticate this beautiful watch. This Submariner model was released in September 2020 and it is the successor of the famous 116610. It comes in different colors and with different manufacturing materials, and while today we will only analyze the 126610 LN model, please be informed that most if not all of the tells present in this video guide can be applied to other 126610 watch models. We consider the 126610 LN to be a super hot watch right now, since it was released not very long ago and it is quite hard to find. Add the fact that Rolex has a very tight policy with their stock availability, and we can conclude that it is a huge challenge to find a 1266 Submariner available at retail price. Therefore, you might get tempted to pay some more and buy it from a different source. Stay away from scammers. With the help of our friends at MD Watches, a super cool watch dealer with nice items available for attractive prices, we managed to have the genuine Rolex Submariner 126610 LN present with us today in order to analyze it and present you the differences and what to look for when buying this watch from different sources in order not to get scammed. I would like to give you a heads up for the replica present on this video. The reason has to do with the fact that we thoroughly analyzed it from an optical point of view, and together with some other watch experts we got stunned. We decided that, at least until now, this is a watch that almost perfectly replicates the genuine item from an optical point of view, and because the tells are super discreet, you really need to pay a lot of attention when buying this watch. If you've chosen the watch on the left side, you are correct. Stick with us so you can learn the differences between the genuine watch and the fake one. Now let me give you a quick rundown on the tells that we are going to discuss and analyze today. First, we are going to analyze the minute hand and its length. You will see that on some of the replicas, the minute hand is longer than the one on the genuine item. Then we are going to analyze the hour hand size and the differences between the genuine and the fake watch. We are also going to analyze the solid end links and the gaps present on the replica watch. Next, we will stick to the solid end links, but we are going to inspect their recession. The black hole is an optical effect present on the genuine item, and we will show you what to look for. The already famous Rehaut engravings will also be analyzed, and we will highlight the imperfections on the replica watch. For the next step, we will check the watch's Lume effect, and we will show you a side-by-side of the genuine and the fake item in a dark environment. Cyclops lens. For the extra steps, we will analyze the rotations of the bezel and the crown. Two other tells that can be a red flag in case of a counterfeit item. As for the third extra step, we will analyze the Glidelock clasp system. Minute hand length. What we noticed when we did our research is that, for whatever the reason, some of the replicas are manufactured with a slightly longer minute hand. You need to pay attention to this, but it is quite a simple tell to inspect. On the screen, you can see the length of the minute hand on the genuine item. As you can notice, the minute hand is almost touching the minute markers, but there is still some small distance between them. On some of the replica watches, you will notice that the minute hand covers a very small part of the minute markers. Please see the example on the screen, and please remember that a side-by-side picture can also be found in our written guide available on the website. The hour hand size. Another tell that we noticed when inspecting some of the replicas is the hour hand size. More specifically, the hour hand is slightly fatter. Of course, this is much easier to inspect when having both the genuine watch and the replica one next to another. However, you can still refer to the pictures on the screen and in our written guide in order to know exactly what to look after, how the hour hand should look like and how it shouldn't. Solid end links. The solid end links have been analyzed on some other video guides for other Rolex models. These are known to represent a common flaw when it comes to replica manufacturers, and it has to do with the less precise and much lower quality manufacturing processes in place within the replica factories. When inspecting the solid end links, make sure that there is no gap where light can pass through between the last links of the bracelet and the watch's locks above 12 o'clock and below 6 o'clock. If there is a super small gap, you need to make sure that this is symmetrical on both sides, left and right. Solid end links recession. The same solid end links, when the bracelet is mounted on the watch between its locks, will have a nice recession. Keep an eye out on this as well and make sure it looks like the one we are sharing with you on the screen right now. If it looks different, chances are that you are inspecting a fake Rolex Submariner 126610. Black hole effect. Commonly referred to as the black hole effect, this can be spotted when looking through the Cyclops lens at a specific angle. Try inclining your watch and look through its Cyclops lens. From that specific angle you will not be able to read the date window, but you should be able to see the black hole effect, which has to do with the black color on the date window, which in turn gets magnified by the lens. From our research we found that more often than not the black hole effect is not present on the replica watches, so keep an eye out on this as well. The Rehaut engravings. For the next step we will analyze the watch's Rehaut. The Rehaut is the grey circle located between the watch's crystal and its dial. It has the Rolex letters engraved as well as the crown logo. Like in many other Rolex replicas, it is very often not accurate. What does that mean? It means that on the genuine items, all the letters engraved on the Rehaut are aligned with the minute markers, while the crown is aligned with the 12 o'clock hour marker. This doesn't happen, or at least not to the same extent, on the replica watches. As you can see in the image on the screen, the Rehaut engravings on the fake watch are not perfectly aligned with the minute markers. As a side note, but an important one, even if you inspect the genuine item, the serial number which is engraved above the 6 o'clock position will not be perfectly aligned with the minute markers. The Lume effect. Being built as a diver's watch, the Rolex Submariner has to have a powerful Lume effect, which means that it has to powerfully glow in the dark and assist you in easily reading the time. Keep your watch in a powerful source of light for at least 30 seconds, then immediately move it in a total dark environment. It is known that replica manufacturers use lower quality chemicals and the Lume effect is not as strong as on the genuine Rolex Submariner. Still, because this specific replica model was produced only a few months ago, it has a quite powerful Lume effect, but this will definitely fade out in time on the replica item, while on the genuine item it will last much longer. Cyclops lens. The Cyclops lens assists you in reading the date. Even in an environment with a lot of light, you should easily be able to read the date due to the anti-reflective coating that is always present on the genuine item. Furthermore, the magnifying lens will offer a perfect size for reading the numbers in the date window. When it comes to the replica watches, however, issues will arise. The Cyclops lens will not have the anti-reflective coating, or not in the same amount or with the same quality. It might also be the case that the magnifying lens does not accurately magnify the numbers in the date window, meaning that those are either too large or too small. The bezel rotation. For the bezel rotation, kind of the same thing applies. When rotating the bezel on the genuine watch, it will present a very smooth sensation. You don't have to apply a lot of pressure on it, as it will easily rotate with a low amount of force. As for its sound, it will have a clicky, nice and consistent sound. When inspecting the rotation of the bezel on the replica watch, more often than not it will not be smooth enough, it will be inconsistent or with a totally different sound than on the authentic Rolex Submariner. Crown rotation. As an extra tell when inspecting the Rolex Submariner 126610 watch, we suggest screwing down the crown and trying to rotate it. Now this is something we cannot perfectly highlight even using this video recording, but what you need to look after is a smooth butter-like rotation of the crown, no matter its position or how much you are rotating it. On the replica watch, however, you will feel imperfections and you will have a rough feeling when trying to rotate it. This is easier to be spotted if you already had the chance to rotate a crown on any Rolex genuine piece, but it can still be a relatively easy red flag to notice on a replica watch. Glidelock clasp system. The Glidelock clasp system is present on the Rolex Submariner in order for you to help you adjust the length of the bracelet, very easy and fast. This is present on the replica watch as well, but it doesn't present the same quality. It might be considered a subjective matter, but what we noticed is that on the genuine item the Glidelock clasp easily glides and helps you adjust the length of the bracelet in a very smooth and easy manner. On the replica, however, trying to glide adjust the bracelet will offer anything but a smooth sensation. It might get a bit stuck, you might need to kind of rotate it. All in all, it will feel awkward and this can be a red flag as well. Thank you for watching this new video guide on the beautiful and very hot Rolex Submariner 126610. Hopefully you enjoyed the video and you found the information extremely useful and easy to apply. You can at any time get back to this video guide in order to get assistance while authenticating a Rolex Submariner 126610 watch, as well as to our written guide that is available for free on our website. The link is available in the description below. In case you need further assistance, our authentications team can happily assist you with the authentication service available on our website. We will continue to upload more video guides on how to authenticate different popular watch models, so please like this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also, don't forget to turn on your notifications. In case you have a specific watch model that you would like us to cover in an upcoming video guide, please leave us a comment with its name and reference number and we will do our best to have it available for you. Don't forget that we are also destroying the replicas that are being used in the video authentication guides. We destroy those in different funny or interesting ways while recording it and sharing this content with you, so check it up on our YouTube channel. Thank you once again and see you soon. Goodbye!